Hello, welcome to 11.1. We're going to talk about percent. Procedure to change a fraction to a percent. Divide the numerator by the denominator. Multiply the quotient that's the result from division by 100. Add a percent sign. So we're going to change 13/20 to a percent. Well, 13 divided by 20 is 0.65. So 0.65 times 100 is 65, and we do the percent sign after that. 65%. Procedure to change a decimal to a percent. Multiply the decimal by 100 and add the percent sign. So 0.345 to change to a percent, we multiply it by 100. We get 34.5, so that's 34.5%. Now I'm going to be scrolling, so you can always pause this and rewind it, whatever you need to do. If you need more time to write things down, I'm going to go ahead and scroll. Let's move the screen a little bit, move what's on the screen. Procedure to change a percent to a decimal number. Let's go in the other direction. It says divide the number by 100 and remove the percent sign. So 37 over 100, and that's what 37% is, 37 per 100, that's 0.37. 1/4%, 1/4 over 100, that's 0.25 over 100. 1/4 is 0.25, that's 0.0025. When polled, 1,375 out of 2,500 people were opposed to question 2 on the ballot. What was this percent? What percent was this? Okay, 1,375 divided by 2,500. Put it in the calculator. The decimal is 0.55. So 0.55 times 100 is 55%. Now, percent change. We're talking about how something changes. People get this wrong all the time. It's really frustrating being a math teacher, going places and reading things in the paper and talking to people, and they get this wrong. It says percent change is the amount in the latest period minus the amount in the previous period over the amount in the previous period. So it's new minus old over old times 100, then you add the percent sign. Example 5 says in 1990 a truck cost $17,000. In 2000 a similar truck cost $28,000. Find the percent increase. So it's the new price over the old price, minus the old price divided by the old price. So 17,000 minus 28,000 over, I got that backwards, the new price minus the old price over the old price times 100. So that's going to be 11,000 over 17,000 times 100. That's 0.647 times 100, or 64.7%. That's a 64.7% increase in a 10-year period in the price of a truck. In 1995, Michael Jackson's net worth, Michael Jackson's a singer, or was, net worth was $187 million. In 2000, his net worth was $57 million, so it went down. Find the percent change. So again, we're going to do the new amount. Even though it's less, it's the new amount. 57 million minus 187 million over the 187 million. This is a negative 130 over 187. Oh, we're going to do the times 100. And that's going to be 0.695187 negative times 100. So negative 69.52%. Now, you'd say that that's a change of negative 69.52% or a 69.52% decrease. So you wouldn't say it's a negative 69.52% decrease. You'd say it is a change of negative 69.52 or a decrease of 69.52. So that is, when you're saying decrease, you don't say the negative. Price markup on cost. Now, businesses have to make money. There's a price markup. It's a selling price minus the dealer's cost divided by the dealer's cost times 100. Kind of like the new minus old over old. I'm going to have to scroll this up, so feel free to pause. Okay. It says Big R pays $1,200 for a pellet stove and sells it for $1,649 in the spring. The store has a sale on a pellet stove for $1,449. Find the percent markup on the regular price, the percent markup on the sale price, and the percent decrease of the sale price from the regular price. For part A, it's $1,649 minus $1,200 divided by 1,200 times 100, and that's going to give us 37.4% dealer markup. Now for part B, what's the markup based on the sale price? That's going to be our sale price of $1,449 minus $1,200 divided by 1,200 times 100, and that's going to be 20.75%. For part C, we're talking these two prices, $1,449 minus $1,649 divided by $1,649 times 100. And we get for that one a change of negative 12.13% or 12.13% decrease. Okay, let's talk about example 8, which is tips. What is the amount of tip? If you tip 15% on $47, well, 15% of $47, that's 0.15. 15% is 0.15 as a decimal. Of means times 47, and we get from that $7.05. Another way to think of this is 15 over 100 equals x over 47. You can do a cross multiplication. So that 15 times 47 equals 100 times x. We divide by 100. X would be 7.05. Okay. Again, feel free to pause that one. Dan wants to buy a house for $157,000. He needs to put 20% down to avoid PMI, that's principal mortgage insurance. How much does he put down? Well, we're doing 20% of $157,000. That's going to be 0.2 times 157,000. 20% is 0.2 as a decimal, or $31,400. Example 10, Anna paid $4,000 down on a Ford Focus, costing $14,950. What percent did she pay down? Okay, so this time we need to know what is the percent. So $4,000 is what percent of $14,950. So 4,000 over 14,950 equals X percent over 100. And we can cross multiply this then. That would be 4,000 times 100 equals 14,950, excuse me, times X. We divide it by 14,950. X is 26.76%. You could also do this problem by saying 4,000 times P equals 14,950 divided by 4,000, so that's 4,000 times a percent. P would be, no, I got that backwards. Be 4,000 means equals P times 14,950. That's it. Divide by 14,950. P is 0.2676, and we make it 26.76%. So a couple ways of doing that problem. I'm going to scroll up. Number 11. This is 11. It's not 115%. That's the number 11. Example 11 says 5% or 2,187 of the population of Churchill County is affiliated with the Naval Air Station. What is the population of Churchill County? So 5% of the population is 2187. So 0.05 of means times P equals 2187. You can divide by 0.05. P would be 43,740. Now, I looked this up. It's actually more like 23,000 people, 24,000 people in the county. So I made the problem up. I probably should have changed this to 1,200 or something. Anyway, that's it for that problem. And send me your questions. We will meet online to answer questions. Thank you.